boys and girls, welcome to the Giggle Room. We are doing something exciting today. We are going to do the Monster High Hybrid Toy Doll. And this is Freaky Fusion, and her name is Avea Trotter. So you can see that she looks amazing. We'll show you the back of the box. So it gives you the stats of her. So her name is Avea Trotter, and she's a centaur and a harpy and a centaura and an ave. So she's all sorts of things, and that's what makes her what she is. So she's 17, and her killer style is, I love equestrian hunt culture, and there's nothing that makes me want to kick up my heels like a new pair of gloves. And her freaky flaw is, she says, I'm a little bit, a lot stubborn. Once I've made up my mind, I hate to be reined in, and I have a hard time not bucking the trend. So that's pretty cool. That gives a little bit of information about who she is. And it says, the ghouls travel back in time and accidentally get fused together. With the help of the hybrids, the new monsters in school. They learn how to control their combined flaws and face their greatest challenges to save Frankie. So that's pretty neat. So let's get started and open her up, because I'm sure you're as excited as I am to see what she looks like. So let's see here. So all you have to do is open the box, and she should come out fairly easily. Just like that. So now, this is what she looks like, and she is gorgeous. So we're going to open her up and take all these little pieces that are on the back and see if we can get her opened, because Okay, now that we have Avea off the box, we are very excited to take a look at her and see what she looks like. So she has basically the body of a horse and the top part of a regular Monster High girl, but she also has really cool wings on the back. Now I have to say that this doll is beautiful. Like, I have never seen one of the Monster High dolls as beautiful as I've seen her. Her hair is gorgeous, her outfit is gorgeous, and she basically moves and stands up and does a whole bunch of things. So let's take a look at her outfit first. She's got these cute little things. They're basically hoof covers, I guess, and they're made to look really hard and really like biker girl kind of thing. So she's a mean girl, like a good mean, but you don't want to mess with her. You can tell she's actually part dragon, because that's why her arms are all scaled like this. But that doesn't stop her, because she has a beautiful pair of gloves on and little wristbands on either side. And if you look, she's very flexible. You can move her very many ways. She's jointed so that she's very, very delicate. Now she's got a beautiful shirt on. It's a plaid kind of silk riding top. And then she also has this really gorgeous blue turtleneck underneath. I don't know if you can see it. I'll try to pull it out a bit for you here. And she's beautiful. Now underneath that, she's got a belt that has all of these different little horseshoe symbol things on. And I guess that's sort of like her saddle if somebody was going to ride her. And up here she has the things that they put on horses, but it's not to close her mouth like it is for horses. This is actually just for her hat to make it look really beautiful. She's got this top hat, and it's got really pretty pink feathers on the top. And I'll turn her around so that you can see her beautiful blue hair. It's very thick and it's very soft. They took a lot of time and did a good job on this doll. Her hair is actually so realistic that it's pulling her head back because it's so heavy. So I'll lift her hair up for you here so that you can see her wings, and they come right off. So I guess if you don't want to put them on and you want to put something else on, you can take them off. But these are beautiful wings. They look like bird wings, so they're not dragon wings or anything. They look like they're made out of feathers, and they are absolutely beautiful. So those are her special touch for the back, are her beautiful wings. And I don't think she can fly, because they don't really look like they're big enough to make her fly. But we're going to read her biography when we're done this and see if we can learn a little bit more about her. So also, she's got little ghosts and ghoulies on this leg, and it's almost like a tattoo. And on the very back, she has the same, so it's on her hip. So this girl is quite gorgeous, and her blue long tail, and she's got the little pieces in there, so she's absolutely phenomenal. So let's look at her book. She comes with this Monster High Avea Trotter book, and it says, "This diary belongs to." So let's read a little bit about her. So again, it tells you what she looks like, and it says, "About me," up here. So I'm going to read a little bit about it. It says, name is Ava Trotter, and she's 17 years old. And her parents, her father is a centaur, and her mother is a harpy. So that's what the scaly part is. That's the harpy. And also the beautiful tattoo around her eyes and how she's gorgeous. Harpies are gorgeous. So her killer style says, I like equestrian haute couture, and there's nothing that makes me kick up my heels like a new pair of gloves. And her freaky flaw is I'm a lot stubborn, but once I make up my mind, I hate to be reined in, and I have a hard time not bucking the trend. And it says, pet, I've never found one that has been able to keep up pace with me. Favorite activity, I can run like the wind, and there's nothing I like better than to go on a galloping off across, anywhere. And her biggest pet peeve says, I'm not a pony ride at a carnival, so no, I won't give you a lift. Let you hitch a ride or just trot you over to the next class. It's undignified. Her favorite school subject is physical education. Any class that lets me run is clawsome. And her least favorite school subject is swimming. Do you know how long it takes for me to get dried off so I don't have to go to my next class clopping wet? That's pretty funny. So her favorite color is red. Red looks good on me, so that's what I like to wear. Favorite food, she says corn, oats, alfalfa, and wheatgrass smoothies. I am also pretty fond of apples and sugar cubes. And her best friends are Serena Von Boo, Nidum Rot, and Bonita Femur. So that's pretty cool. And on the back, it has a little story, and I think it's a piece out of her diary. So let's read it. It says, 7.2. I've been accused of being as stubborn as some four-legged normie animals that for some reason I can't remember the name of right now. I'm not sure which side of the family that stubbornness comes, but Mom and Dad both have their moments. Sometimes it's a good trait to have, like when I'm out for a run and my mind says stop, but my body can keep going, and sometimes not, like when I won't be back down after I've been insulted. For instance, one of the most insulting things you can say to a centaur is, how about a ride? Centaurs don't give rides. Most monsters know this, but because I also have wings, they think it doesn't apply to me. I know I should have thicker skin by now, but there's just some soft spots that certain barbs always seem to find. I guess what makes me most distrustful of other monsters. Yeah, I know, you can't judge every monster by the words and actions of a few, but I've really gotten to the place where I assume any new monster I meet is one of the few that I can prove that they're not. Mom tells me that no monster can take my dignity, but I can give it away when I react towards those who are trying to steal it from me. My mom has a lot of dignity stored up, while I constantly feel like I'm dropping a single coin into a very large and empty vault. So that's pretty cool. That tells you a little bit of the story about Ava Trotter. So this is a pretty neat book, and I like it a lot. And I think you should keep it because it gives you an opportunity to tell your friends what she's like. And also, she comes with this beautiful brush that you get to have the pleasure of brushing her beautiful mane and her beautiful ponytail. And I can tell you that it's a lot of fun. And if you look really closely at her hair, it's not all one color. It's actually 3 different shades of blue. There's a light blue, a dark blue, and a green. So that's what makes her hair look so beautiful. I don't know if you can see that, but I'll try to show it for you. And if you look here too, you can see that it's different colors. So this doll is absolutely magnificent. She's beautiful. She comes with a lot of accessories. And I love the fact that it tells you so much about her in her story and actually gives you words from her mouth. So take a look at her face and appreciate her because she's beautiful. And I hope you guys enjoyed her as much as I did. So make sure that you bring in her friends so that she's not lonely, because she doesn't like to be lonely. She's kicking up her heels because she's so excited. So let's put her back here and we'll introduce her. So this is Draculaura, and these are your new friends. Ava. So she's going to sit here and play with all of her beautiful friends, but they're not going to ask her for a ride because she doesn't like to give rides, even though she's a horsey. So make sure you don't ever ask her. And be careful with her and take good care of her because Mom and Dad spent a lot of money on her to make sure that you were happy. So we hope you had fun with us today, boys and girls, and this was a wonderful toy. You really get your money's worth with her, and I know that your parents would love the fact that you take very good care of her. You have to brush her every day, make sure her clothes are intact, and don't take anything off without putting it back on.